All right. So welcome to another one of our business opportunity Zoom calls. We are super excited that you guys are here to learn a little bit more about our coffee business and to give you some information to see if you want to join forces with us and change the world with coffee. In case you aren't a network marketer guru, or you maybe are new to this whole thing, which when I started my first business, I had no idea what it was. So super quick, network marketing is a type of business opportunity that allows people to grow a successful business around their own schedules and not have to answer to a traditional boss. Entrepreneurs it's another name for a network marketer. We also have the income potential that those who work a traditional job just simply don't have. So that is network marketing in a nutshell. And we are going to talk to you a little bit about our network marketing company, which is Valentus. And Greg is going to talk about that to get us going tonight.
Hey everyone, so what is Valentus? Valentus is basically Latin word for prevail. And one of our product lines is called Prevail. And then prevail just means to achieve, to do better, to rise. So that's what Valentus stands for. We're a 4-year-old debt-free company, never been in debt from day one. Started in July 2014. We actually paid cash for our building a couple of years ago, and then when we expanded shipping near the beginning of this year and did a multi-million-dollar renovation for our shipping, we were having some shipping issues, so we brought it in-house and started getting shipping in 3 to 4 days at the longest, domestically, and then in a week internationally. So we're based in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We currently have 11 products. They range from anything from, mostly we have 3 coffees, and then we have some functional beverages, a keto creamer, and a few other great products, Prevail Max Spray. But our most significant product came out in May. It is Optimum Coffee. And our Optimum Coffee is unbelievable. Hundreds, thousands of people are losing weight on it. I've never seen anything. We started a Facebook page end of May, and we already have over, I think, 15,000 testimonials on that already, or 15,000 members and thousands of testimonials. So one of the key elements of the company is CEO Dave Jordan. That's him there. He's a big Cubs fan. So a couple of years ago, when we just got in the company, we had a miracle happen when the Cubs won, and hadn't won in over 100 years. And then Dave was raised in Chicago, so used to go to the game as a kid, and be able to watch that was a life-changing thing for him. But he was a top earner in 3 different multi-level companies, and he walked away from them because he didn't like how the ownership treated people. He didn't like the changes in comp plans. He didn't like the way what companies did to make more money and basically, and to put it bluntly, screw over the distributors. So Dave said, I'm not going to do that. And he wasn't going to do a company anymore. And then he's decided to do Valentus. So he's a distributor owner. He listens to the distributors. He was a distributor at one time. And he was a millionaire before he started the company. He had amassed over $80 million in wealth. But he was one of the largest sports card collectors and sports collectible businesses in the world. He's on eBay. He packed all that up, and it's actually in 8 tractor trailers on his property in South Dakota. So he just put it all away to focus on this because he's doing this to create a legacy. He's not doing it for the money. He doesn't draw a salary.
Uh-oh, Greg, you froze up. See if he comes back. Maybe? All right. You guys can hear me still, can't you? It's not my computer. Okay. Greg, you there? He's not. All right. So we're going to skip down to a little bit about me, and then when he comes back, we'll pick up where we left off. But if you don't know me, my name is Stacy Warzak, and I am a wife and a mom. I've been married to my husband, Sean, for 17 years, and we have 3 kids, 13, 12, and 9. I started my first network marketing company in 2014, And it was something that I had no clue what I was doing. I had just moved from Niagara Falls, New York, and I moved to Apex, North Carolina, so 800 miles from anything I knew. Anyone who loved me, any normalcy that I ever had in my life was gone. I was 40 pounds overweight, and I was lonely. I was insecure. I was super introverted. I still am, but I totally needed something that I could call my own. And I decided to jump into a business that let me work with my kids and stay home with them and still generate income from home. So that business was very successful. I enjoyed it. I loved the products. I loved everything about the company. But in January, I took off my emotional goggles and I put my business glasses on, and I really had to give my business a hard look. And so Sean and I looked at the business and we said, if we want to dream big and we want to get to where we thought that this original company was going to take us by now after 4.5 years, we need to move on. We need to stop what we're doing, because I was top recruiter, top earner. I was all of these labels on my team, and it still was not going in the direction that I feel that it should have after that time in my effort. So I decided to look at other things. And after 10 days in this business with coffee, I put on my story that I'm ranked number 5, and Greg said, no, Stacy, you're number 4. So I have no idea how that happened. To be honest with you, that's my personality. I'm just more of I'll figure it out as I go. I love people. I love helping people. And this coffee has truly been something that has helped so many in such a short period of time. I personally have lost 8 pounds with my magic coffee, as I call it, and I've been drinking it for about a month. A little bit about why I think Valentis is different. The compensation plan is something that I've never seen, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Greg will help you learn that and see the differences there. And I truly believe that the product, it sells itself. When I was with my other company, I was constantly chasing people, sometimes for 6, 8, 12 months, the same people, because they weren't ready. They weren't ready to invest in something that they didn't use anyways, okay? Protein powders, pre and post-workout shakes, things that aren't normal, that every normal human being doesn't enjoy every single day without even thinking about it. Coffee is that something. That is not, when you say those 3 words together, weight loss coffee, you don't have to say much more. I've had more people say, what's your link? I just want to order. They don't even want to do the trials. They just want to get 30 days in their hands because it's coffee. So I've truly had so much fun in the last 10 days. I can't even explain it. And it's been so much easier than what I'm used to. I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't worked, because it's network marketing. You know, money doesn't grow on trees. Nothing happens by doing nothing. But it's a different type of work. In that the product is truly something that sells itself. So Greg, can we go back to where we were with you? Let's see, you were talking about Dave Jordan.
So about Dave Jordan, I was actually finished. I don't know why I never lose internet, and Murphy's Law, lose internet twice tonight. So never lost it, like all the Zooms I've done. So, but yeah, so Dave's a man of integrity, great. The big thing about this company right now is timing. I've been around the industry for 26 years. I've looked at a lot of different companies. You'll hear my story in a minute, but right now, when we started in 2014, in July of 2014, we did $300,000 in sales. 2015, $3 million in sales. 2016, $32 million in sales. That's when I got in the company. And I didn't do all 32 million, but I helped, and so did our organization that we're part of is one of the fastest. It is the fastest. It's been the fastest growing part of the company. The organization I'm a part of, the organization Stacy's a part of, Mike McCormick and Karen Ford and that group that we're with is one of the reasons we hit 966% growth. The company just took off. And then We hit a total of $80 million in sales as of 2017, our first three and a half years. And then we happen to have little growing pains. Things start to slow down. And in 2017, beginning of 2018, things started to slow down. And then in 2018, May, we released Optimum. And Optimum has quadrupled the company's sales. Matter of fact, Dave was on the call today, what we were listening to, and he said that since May, we have grown $15,000 to $25,000 a week in volume and sales since then. So I've already seen it just in my business since May has quadrupled and done more growth than it had in 10 months before May. So what does that mean? We're heading into momentum. And if you can get into a company that hasn't quite hit 50 million a year yet, and we're just about ready to get there, that's when you're going to hit the beginning of momentum. And if you have less than 50,000 distributors worldwide, then you are finding a ground floor opportunity. But it's not just a startup. We're past the break-even point. We're past the point where most network marketing companies, 85% of them never see their second year or third year anniversary. We're now starting our fifth year. So this is unbelievable. We've been around for 4 years. Timing is right. And so when you look at a network marketing company, there's 5 key elements, and this is well known throughout the industry. You got to look at the company, the leadership, the management. We have it. We have unbelievable director of customer service, Chris Hubke. We got David. We got his wife, Joyce, who keeps them level. And we have a great product and service. You have to have a great product or service. We have a great product, and it's consumable. So every 30 days, and sometimes more, like me, I drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day. So I'm going through more, and I have customers who drink, they order a 3-pack every month and drink two coffees and a creamer. So you get a consumable. They're coming back and ordering more, and then they're asking what else you have because your products are so great. You have to have a great compensation plan, and I'll talk about the compensation plan in a little bit. You got to have timing. We just talked about timing. You got to get training and support. We have everything's unbelievable. We have phone calls. We have these Zooms. We have an amazing national training. We're doing regionals all over the place. And we're growing fast. So we have the support too, because Dave Jordan, being a distributor owner, he takes care of things. He said, we need samples, we got samples. We need this, we need training, we need this. We get it from him. And then the 6th element, which is not really an advertised element if you read books, I believe this company has heart. And heart's the most important thing because it attracts people who have big hearts. And when you have a big heart, you get a lot done. You're not just in this for the money. We're in it to help people. I change lives by helping people lose weight, and it helps them with their diabetes and their blood pressure and their depression. And there's so many things that the coffee has done for health benefits, and not to mention the income. The income people get from this company is changing lives. So a little bit about me. My quick background, really quick. I was in another network marketing company in 1996 to 2003. In that company, I was $1 million earner. In 7 years, I made $1 million in commissions. And I was only, I think when we hit $1 million, I was only 26 years old. So I was really young and really successful. I was out of the industry for 13 years. I stopped that company in 2003. Unfortunately, my ex-wife has that income what's amazing is 22 years later from when we started, that still pays a residual income to my kids and my ex-wife. So I looked at over 300 different companies, and I didn't like a single company. I used some products. I always supported friends, and I tried some products and some great products out there, but none of the companies resonated with me. And at the end of April 2016, Mike McCormick, a good friend of mine from that company, and we were not even in the same business, sent me the coffee sample. He sent me 3 samples. And I tried 2 cups, and my wife tried 1. My wife was never a big network marketing person. She tried a couple companies, lost thousands of dollars, and we had looked at several, and nothing appealed to her. But when she tried that 1 cup of coffee, 1 cup, she's like, look at me, and she goes, how much does it cost to get in? I said, $500 plus shipping and handling. She's like, do it right now. We're in. I want the big package. We're getting the coffee. So we did. And why? Why did we get in? Because first, the product worked. I felt it working. And I lost 45 pounds in the first couple months drinking the coffee. That was after I got in. The comp plan, I'm not going to say it's the best comp plan. Everybody says they got the best comp plan. But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to comp plans, they're all about the same. They pay 45 to 50% out. But I believe ours pays more people, more money, more often. And that's big to me, because if you have an organization of people who are making more money more often, then your income's secure. And then, of course, CEO David Jordan, I actually called around, because I've been out of the industry, and I had some people who were top money earners and even CEOs of their own companies. And I called around and said, who's this David Jordan? What's Valentus? And people said he's the best CEO in the industry. He cares about his people. He'll go to bat for you, and you're never going to have a problem. Matter of fact, the only reason I'm not over in Valentus right now is because I'm making too much money in this company to walk away. And we actually are tracking some of those people. There's some big network marketing income earners coming to Valentus because their companies are making changes to their comp plan and product and they don't like them. So we joined May 1st. We hit Structured Emerald in 25 days. The first 25 days we were in the company. 4 months later, we hit Diamond. We had the 93rd Diamond in the company, just over 150, growing fast. I think we busted 6 or 7 last month. This month, I think we got several new ones coming up. Why success? Because in my previous company for 7 years, I only sponsored 19 people, and I was making $1 million income off of sponsoring 19 people. My wife and I have sponsored 400 people in 2 years. I believe 38 people our first month, 250 by the time we hit Diamond. And you look at Stacy's been in 10 days, and I think she's got 30 personals already. So if she's doing amazing, but it's so much easier to sponsor people because it's coffee. It's just coffee, and it works. It's a product that's an impact product. People try 1 cup, and they want more. We have samples of trial packs. I've got some here. We got these beautiful samples now. There we go. And they fold out, and you can put 2 in there. We also sell them, our 6-day experience. We have 6 for $20. And these are beautiful. This is brand new. This just came out this year after the Optimum came out. These are amazing samples. I was stapling sticks of coffee to a business card and dropping them in the mail for $3 to give to people. But me and my wife sent out thousands of samples our first 3 months, and it paid off because of where we went. And why did it pay off? Because of the compensation plan. Let's look at the compensation plan, and we're going to keep it simple. If you look at the online, there's a 9-page compensation plan. It took me months to understand that. It's very simple, this company. First off, it's a $20 one-time, lifetime $20 fee to join Valentus with one of the product package orders. So you pay $20. That gives you websites, that gives you your support, that gives you order tracking, that gives you everything you need to build a business. And it's only $20, cost of a pizza. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to build 2 organizations, a right and left. You got a right and left hand, hopefully right and left arm. You're going to build 2 organizations, and you're going to help members in each of those organizations build their own organizations. So you build 2 legs, and then you help members build 2 legs, and you get matching checks for that, and we can get more information about that. But when someone makes an initial order, or a customer or someone signs up a rep, the initial order, you are paid a fast track bonus immediately within a week or 2. So if someone comes in today and orders 1 box for $59, you're going to get $20. Someone orders 3 boxes for $129, customer or distributor, you're going to get $40. Someone orders 6 boxes, customer or distributor, you're going to get $60. Someone orders the $4.99 package, initially you're going to get $100 for the first 3 people that order $4.99 in your business. After that, you're going to get $200 for each one. We'll talk about that briefly. You enroll business builder packs, as it says right here. You get 3 for foundation team. So your first 3 $4.99s, you're going to get $100, and then you'll get legacy pay. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But you enroll prospects. You get the fast starts, as I talked about. You enroll 3 in a calendar month. If you enroll 3 people, $4.99. You get a share of the global bonus, 1%, and anybody can get this. And if you enroll 3, you get 1 share. 6, you get 2 shares. 9, you earn 3 shares. The global business share last month was $212. So if you've enrolled 9, you get 3 shares. You get $636 that month in global share. And then once you get to Diamond, that's when the car bonuses start, and you can get $400 to $3,000 after Diamond for hitting the 15,000, left 15,000. Right. This is just simple. Don't have to worry about the car bonus till you hit Diamond. The rest of it's all making money. You get matching checks. So go back to the matching check real quick. If you personally sponsor someone, like you personally sponsor Stacy, and Stacy's making $1,000 in dual team commissions, you get 20% on your first level. And then you get even more. There's more. We pay up to 7 levels of different comp plan, but you can start at Ruby and get 4 paying levels. This is the legacy coded bonus, which is amazing. This is where I talked about, you get $100 for each of your first 3 rubies, but then you get $200 for everyone from 4 to infinity. And on your first 3, you can see the 100 there, and then every one of them after that, you're getting the $100 fast track and the $100 legacy. Now this is where it's big and really big in residual and big income, because when you bring on your 4th person, not only do you get the $200 for them, you get $100 for their first 3, and every one of their first 3's first 3. So you can kind of see the chart, but it makes sense. So you're going to bring on, let's say I bring on Stacy, and I get $200 for her, and then she goes out and gets 3. She gets 100 for each of the 3. I get 100 for each of the 3. And every one of those 3 to infinity, all the way down, no matter, that it never stops. The first 3 in the tree, I get $100 for every person that comes in $4.99 forever. Okay, so it's a really powerful legacy bonus. I'm getting legacy bonuses. I just got one on my check on Friday. I don't even know who it was. I don't recognize the name. It's so far deep in my organization, I would have to go look it up to find out who it is. And I'm getting legacy bonuses. There's some I know about, and there's other ones I don't know about. And that's what's great about it. I'm getting paid for things that I set in motion 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. So, and that's the legacy bonus. So there's more about the comp plan, but to keep it simple, we share the coffee. People want it. They order. They start sharing with other people. They want to get involved, and they become distributors. It's an exciting business, and it's easy. Just go out and ask 10 people tomorrow. Talk to 10 people and ask them, or say the words, weight loss coffee. I bet you 7 of them react. That's how it is easy to sell. Put a before and after picture on your social media saying, or tell Stacy's story that she's lost 8 pounds in 10 days, or when since she started, and watch what happens to your social media. It blows up. So,
yeah, that is so true. And that is one of the reasons why I did join Valentis, because the infinity thing. So, that's not normal with network marketing companies. They cap it at a certain level. So when I know personally, when I heard it's $499, I was a little bit, oh, that's a lot of money, right? Because it is. But when you break it down with the sample packs and you sell them for $20 each, you're making over $1,000 in profit. And that's just from the trials. That doesn't mean repeat customers. I can't tell you how many people I've sent trials out to in the last 8 days who have already at least purchased 1 tub of coffee. So that's an additional $20. Most of them have gotten the 3 to 6 bundle, right? So that's $40 and $60. So this is just basic on the trials. You're going to make your money back. You're not going to have to be afraid that, people aren't going to be interested in the products, because those 3 words are super powerful. Everybody on the planet wants to lose weight or wants to maintain their weight, doesn't want to struggle with, constantly being low energy or constantly craving junk food. All of this is coffee, and it's the answer to all those things that people struggle with on a daily basis. So by coming in with this business builder kit, not only are you able to share the coffee with the trials, but you're also coming in as Ruby, like Greg had said. And I know with ranks, it doesn't really make much sense right now, because it just doesn't, and it shouldn't. But that is locking you in for long-term financial success with this company. And for you to just buy in at that price, make your money back, and have a great position, it's really the best kit to come in with. So does anybody have any questions? I'll stop my screen share and we can see everybody. But anybody have any questions that they can think of off the top of their head? We don't want to put anybody on the spot, but if you have specific questions that we can answer, we'd like to do that. Anything anyone wants to add who's already in the business? I don't know if anyone's on the call who is also in the business already, but you're welcome to share as well. Don't want to put anybody on the spot. This is usually where everybody goes radio silent. Nobody wants to talk.
I'll just add, Stacey, the business builder, one of the things about coming in business builder too, you do get paid 50% more than any other level. So that's the maximum high level that you can come in at. You can't buy any higher than that, but you get 50% more commissions. That legacy bonus I showed, can't get that unless you're a Ruby. If you come in normal, you only get paid on matching bonus 1 level. Ruby, we start you off at 4. And then it's a quick jump to Emerald. You get paid on 5 levels after that. So it's well worth it. And I've said 400 people I brought into the company in the last 2 years plus. About 200 of them are Rubies, and I've never had one come back and say they didn't make their money back. I even for a while there was guaranteeing people you're going to make your money back. You go, well, you're not going to make your money if you order $4.99 with a product and you just sit there and look at it. You got to share it with people. But I've never had anybody not break even. And on the average, most people see a return on their investment, break even, and start making money. Stacy did it in like 4 days. I did it my first week, and I've seen people do it from a week. I've never seen anybody go longer than 60 days and not get their money back.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you guys have, if you plan to put it on a credit card before your bill even comes, you're making that payment back that you can use to pay the bill. So that, just keep that in mind. But if nobody has any questions, we will wrap it up. And I appreciate everybody's time tonight. Thank you so much for being on. If you want the recording of this, let me know and I can get it to you. But you guys have a wonderful night, and thank you again. Bye.
Take care. Thank you, Stacy.